The following is a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health.
Jersey Sports Zone! Jersey Sports Zone!
Welcome to the season finale of Jersey Sports Zone TV, presented by RWJ Barnabas Health. I'm Rich Krampanis. Our team captured over 1,000 videos during the past high school sports year, and it's time for us to take a look back on a memorable year in New Jersey high school sports.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm Jay Cook with Jersey Sports Zone. I just want to say thank you to our great audience for following along with us this entire season. My beat is almost entirely north of the Driscoll Bridge, and goodness gracious, we had one heck of a year up in North Jersey. Here are some of my favorite moments from this past season. Oradell was the epicenter of the high school football world this past fall. Bergen Catholic had championship aspirations from the start.
We're just excited. We want to get to the 12 games. Obviously, that's the goal, make it to MetLife, get that championship with my brothers. So that's what we're looking forward to, and we're out here working every day.
The Crusaders quickly emerged as the best team in New Jersey and then elevated themselves into the upper echelon of high school football across the entire country. This team, littered with Division I talent, ran the table. They logged numerous marquee wins and capped off a perfect 12-0 season with the non-public A state championship.
My favorite quality that they have is when things are hard, they become the best version of themselves.
The stakes were high this winter with the final basketball Tournament of Champions title on the line. Roselle Catholic reloaded for one final run. The senior leadership of Jamarcus Lawrence, the elite play from five-star guard Simeon Wilcher, and reliability from the entire lineup brought RC to the promised land. The TOC final pitted Wilcher's Lions against DJ Wagner and his Camden Panthers. Roselle Catholic defeated Camden 61-58 in an overtime thriller, giving RC its fourth TOC championship. The state wrestling finals in Atlantic City might be the best high school sporting event in New Jersey, and the weekend was highlighted by a pair of multi-time champions from North Jersey. After missing last year's tournament, Jimmy Mullen of St. Joe's Montvale returned and logged a first-period pin for his second heavyweight title. High Point's Brian Soldano closed out an undefeated season with a 190-pound championship and his third overall. Soldano, who was named Most Outstanding Wrestler, had 99 pins in a remarkable career.
Hey everyone, I'm James Mooney. Another one of our favorite stories of the 2021-2022 season was the historic year of firsts at Scotch Plains Fanwood.
This is Cloud 9. This is the top of the mountain.
Raider Nation had plenty to celebrate this season as 4 different programs brought home sectional or state championships for the very first time. SPF's girls tennis team set the tone for a historic year, winning its first sectional title in 48 years before defeating Tenafly for its first Group 3 state title this past fall.
It's just been ridiculous. It's been a ride. These guys have been clutch for 2 years now, so I'm so excited for them to be able to have this opportunity.
Boys lacrosse kept the championship parade going by winning a double OT thriller for its first sectional crown, then capped things off by earning their first state championship in dominant fashion at Hopewell Valley.
We've been playing together for so long, second, third grade, and just to finally do what we've been working for about 9-10 years. It's just amazing.
The SPF girls track and field squad got in on the action by winning the first Group 4 state title for the program. Highlighted by Duke commit Julia Jackson breaking a Group 4 record in the 400-meter dash before leading the Raiders to victory in the decisive 4x400-meter relay.
We have all these talented girls and we're just coming out and coming together and showing everyone who we are, so it's very exciting.
Boys volleyball added some hardware of their own by winning the first sectional title in program history, rounding out an unforgettable season of championships for Scotch Plains Fanwood.
What's going on, everyone? Neri Rodriguez here. As we continue to relive our favorite JSZ moments of the year, let's take a look at some of mine from the 2021-2022 high school sports season.
The finale to the 2021 soccer season did not disappoint as fans were treated to some of the best finishes in recent memory. A last-second goal from Melissa Martinez led Westfield to its first state title since 1988, while Seton Hall Prep finished an impressive 20-0-1.
Everything you've ever hoped for, you just, in that moment, getting a touch on the goal, everything's a blur, and just sealing it is the icing on the cake. It's the best feeling ever.
From the pitch, we grab our lax sticks as Mountain Lakes proves public schools are just as effective as their parochial counterparts, winning the final Tournament of Champions under legendary head coach Tim Flynn and their first since 2019.
Kids love each other. They work really hard. They're not afraid of doing the hard things, and gotta love them.
And from familiar champions to first-timers, Haddon Heights, led by freshman sensation Sophia Bordy, knocked down #1 Donovan Catholic on their way to the program's first TOC title in the Big Game's final run.
I'm so proud of them, and they've been working so hard to get to this point, and it's amazing that I get to win this championship with them. It means a lot, especially since it's the last one, so we'll be the last Tournament of Champions winners.
I'm Mike Frankel at Veterans Park in Mercer County, where the high school baseball season comes to a close. It was an unforgettable 2021-2022 high school sports year all across the board. Some of my favorite stories? Let's take a look. Let's begin on a steamy practice field down in Millville in August. The Thunderbolts knew they had plenty of talent, but they needed a leader to take them to the promised land in 2021. That leader was LaQuint.
Now it's just time to get a state championship and lead the way.
LaQuint Allen led a young Millville team to just the third sectional championship in school history.
I told these guys, if we just have fun out there, nobody can play with us. And that's what they did out here tonight. And we played as a team. Great win.
But Allen and the Bolts did not stop there. The next stop was Rutgers, where the Syracuse commit finished the season in style, powering Millville to a regional championship.
We really did that, you know. It's one of the best. This is the best season in Millville history. You know, nobody won a regional championship. You know, and that we just made history tonight. And I'm proud of these guys.
After completing a sensational senior season, LaQuint Allen was voted as the Jersey Sports Zone Player of the Year, and we were on hand to present Allen with his Zone Man trophy. Jersey Sports Zone's Boys Basketball Player of the Year also hailed from South Jersey, as Camden's DJ Wagner won his second straight Mr. Hoop Zone Award. We were on hand early in the season in Delaware at the prestigious Slam Dunk to the Beach, where Wagner and the High made the most of a national stage. Wagner and the Panthers would go on to play in a number of other national showcases, but the main goal was always a state championship. After Wagner helped the High cruise in the Group 2 state semifinals, that goal was finally within reach.
It definitely feels great. You know, we had to just stay patient no matter what, though, and expect anything. You know, that's what Coach always say to us. You never know when it's going to be our last game. So that right there just drives us to play hard every game, you know, because we never knew when our last game was going to be. But now that we finally get the chance to really play in states, it just feels great. You know, we just happy for the opportunity.
The pandemic robbed Wagner of a chance to win a state title in both his freshman and sophomore seasons. But in 2022, DJ Wagner led Camden to its first state championship since 2000.
It's definitely like a great feeling. Like, it don't even feel real right now. Like, we all still processing it, that we really just won like the state championship.
It was a banner year for the Shore Conference. The spring season ended with 3 of the 6 baseball state champs hailing from the Jersey Shore. Randy won the non-public B title, Middletown North is the Group 3 champion, and Howell won Group 4. All 3 schools are first-time state champs on the diamond. The St. John Vianney girls basketball team absolutely dominated New Jersey and finished top 5 in the country. Led by JSE Miss Hoop Zone Madison St. Rose, the Lancers closed out the TFC era at Rutgers, leaving no doubt who was the best in the state. On the ice, the CBA hockey team went undefeated on the way to a Gordon Cup and non-public state championship. JSE Hockey Player of the Year Zach Wagner was the catalyst on one of the all-time great teams in New Jersey ice history. And in the fall, we saw Red Bank Catholic quarterback Alex Brown go viral on the way to leading the Caseys to a state football championship. Brown scored 8 touchdowns the day after his mother lost a battle to breast cancer. After winning at MetLife, Brown shared inspiring words to his mother.
I love you, Mama. I miss you every day. But just so you know, I will continue to do everything for you. I will continue to make you proud and live life the way you taught me to. enjoying every moment, and never leaving any regrets. Love, your son, Alex.
Time for us to take a break. When we come back, the top 10 girls' plays of the year in New Jersey high school sports. That's when we return.
I'm the director of the Cancer Center, designated by the National Cancer Institute.
We are here to make an important distinction.
There are cancer centers.
And there are NCI-designated cancer centers.
Recognized for world-class research
and positive impact on their communities.
No single person is going to cure cancer.
It'll take a team effort.
That's what an NCI-designated cancer center is all about. In New Jersey, there's only one. Rutgers Cancer Institute in New Jersey, together with RWJ Barnabas Health.
You know, Rutgers truly embodies the community because it represents a lot of those voices within the community, and I think that that's important.
RBS had so many different mentorship programs and really cool diversity initiatives, you know, from women in business to different organizations that really help students grow and to really focus on what's important to you.
Being an immigrant, it's definitely helpful being at Rutgers and seeing other students who look like me.
It's really nice to be in a situation, in a place where there are very good people who take good care of people.
Orthopedics is it's not about saving lives, it's about saving quality of life.
A lot of people, we live high stress lives, so if you tell someone they can't do something for whatever reason, that's pretty traumatic.
I really take pride in trying to be empathetic and trying to put myself in every patient's shoes.
I want to take care of people like I'd want to take care of my family, and I think that when you do that and give somebody that family feeling and give them your honest opinion for what you would do, they value that.
Jersey Sports Zone takes great pride in giving exposure to New Jersey's girls high school athletes, and we saw some incredible action throughout the course of the year. Here they are, the top 10 plays from girls high school sports in New Jersey.
Number 10.
But Holmdel's pressure proved to be too much. Mia Giamanco serves it up, and Juliana Kolbasovsky buries the goal. That's number 2 for her on the day. She has 9 goals in the state tournament. The Hornets grab a 2-0 lead in the 71st minute and hold on to win the Group 2 state championship.
Number 9.
Neptune hits Jessica Devine, falling down and winds up in the hands of Neysa Aguilar, and at the buzzer, Aguilar puts the Blue Jays ahead for the win. 50-48 your final. Middlesex grabbing a 5th straight win improves to 10-2.
Number 8.
Bernard's goalie Baylyn Shankman locked in down the stretch trying to preserve that 4-2 lead. With under 3 minutes to go, Shankman making the initial stop and then hits the deck for the second effort. Baylyn Shankman with 2 huge saves. The sophomore, sacrificing her body, actually dislocates her shoulder on the play, and wouldn't you know it, she returns to get the dub.
Number 7.
Inuzelli rolling right. Drahos climbs the ladder. She gets both feet in the paint. Are you kidding me? Move over, Cooper Cup. Rylee Drahos is balling in West Long Branch. 3rd touchdown for the combo of Inuzelli and Drahos. Shore still down 1, 19-18 with 11:18 to go.
Number 6.
With time winding down, Summit works it deep into Chatham territory. They get it to Jane Freeman, and their top scorer will not be denied. There's the golden goal and the game winner. Freeman hits the shot with only 12 seconds left. A truly remarkable ending. But hold on, the refs hit the pause button on the celebration because we're getting a stick check. After a few tense moments, we get the result. Summit officially wins the game. 7-6 is the final in an instant classic.
Number 5.
St. Joe's still looking for more in the 6th. It's popped up into foul ground, and Chaneyl Johnson lays out to make the grab and end the inning. What a play from the junior there as Cedar Creek advances to the Cape Atlantic League Tournament title game.
Number 4.
Paige Nolan creates the turnover. CC Weber goes behind the back. Oh man, that's an awesome goal. Whew, that's saucy. The Bucknell Bison scores her 4th of the game. Look at the pace behind that trick shot. Trinity Hall takes a 12-5 lead.
Number 3.
It looked like we might be here all night, but in the bottom of the ninth, Ella Stevenson torches this pitch, and it's over the high fence in left field at Seton Hall. A walk-off homer for Ella Stevenson gives Watchung Hills the Group 4 state championship. 2-1 is your final in 9 innings. Stevenson with a Hollywood ending to win a state title.
Number 2.
Oak Knoll has the response, and it's Devon Gogerty giving us a legitimate Goal of the Year nominee. Goodness gracious! Devon Gogerty puts her defender on skates, and she zips right by for a beautiful goal. 12 minutes remain in the first half. Oak Knoll has a 4-3 lead on Summit.
And the number 1 play of the year.
Dirkes working quickly to get the kick away. And she buries it at the buzzer to give Mainland the victory on the golden goal. What a finish to this one as Mainland snaps Ocean City's 45-game unbeaten streak.
When we come back, it's the guys' turn to take center stage. The top 10 JSE Boys Plays of the Year are on the way.
RWJ Barnabas Health has a passion for heart health with the most comprehensive services, including the state's largest adult and pediatric cardiac surgery programs, a heart transplant program that's top 10 nationally, a partnership with Rutgers Health, the latest technology and medical advancements, and nationally renowned care for every heart in every community. Whoever your heart beats for, our hearts beat for you. RWJ Barnabas Health.
Max always dreamed of having nice things, but first he needed to find the path to financial success, starting with the right banking partner, one that has a trusted history with customers and the community, the latest technology, but still knows him by name. Then Max found Ocean First Bank. They're making his dreams come to life.
Ocean First Bank, putting you first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
Number 10.
Dalton Davila is the next man up, and his shot sends Kearny to the Group 4 final. What an improbable comeback for the Cardinals. 7-6 is the final in PKs. They were down 2 men in the late minutes of regulation, held Elizabeth off in 2 overtime periods, and then delivered in 2 thrilling rounds of penalty kicks. It's a finish truly unlike any other.
Number 9. 2.6 seconds left. EHT with possession. Isaiah Glenn off balance, double clutch, winner! Glenn hits an incredible 3 at the buzzer to win it for Egg Harbor Township. 55-52 the final as the Eagles student section storms the court. An unbelievable finish for Glenn and Egg Harbor Township. Number 8.
Top of the third, Mike Contiliano doesn't just climb the ladder, he jumps over it. Contiliano getting up, sticks the landing, and fires a perfect strike for the out at first. Wow, let's run that back.
Number 7.
Round 3 of PKs. Chyzowych comes through again, and he's all fired up. Tommy Chyzowych, with 2 saves in PKs, opens the door for Holmdel to win it. The Hornets can win the match by making its 5th penalty. And who do they turn to? Chyzowych on the other side. His PK clangs off the post, and it seals the win for Holmdel.
Number 6. We're still tied with under 30 seconds left. Drew Greene launches from the logo as he's fouled, and he banks it in. Are you serious? Greene with the NBA-style heads-up play. A little luck off the window never hurts either. Greene would then hit the free throw to make it a 2-possession game. Cherry Hill East goes on to win it. Number 5.
Angeli returns on the next drive, but he doesn't make this highlight. Ryan Butler hits the truck stick, and he's gone. Goodness gracious, what a physical play. Butler goes 48 yards to the crib. We've got a 14-14 game with 3:41 left in the half. Ryan Butler evens things up.
Number 4. All right, Spartans still up 1 with 4 seconds left. St. Augustine needs a miracle. Bethea delivers. The sophomore Samaj Bethea beats the buzzer from just inside half court. Unbelievable. Bethea sends St. Augustine to the Cape Atlantic League Tournament final. 42-40 the final score.
When it left my hands, I felt it. I felt it was going in.
Number 3.
Later in the second, once again, it's Rylee to Brown. He goes between the legs and scores an amazing goal. Wow! CBA takes a 2-0 lead, and the crowd at Jersey Shore Arena is in disbelief. We slow down this incredible play. Brown between the legs. That's no doubt a Goal of the Year nominee.
Number 2.
And then Fowler makes one of the best plays you'll see all year. He gets the steal, and then the poster! Oh my gosh, what a dunk from Zion Fowler! Marauder Nation loses their minds after an insane one-handed jam. We take another look at this Dunk of the Year nominee. Woo! It's a great play from the 2-sport star.
And the number 1 play of the year.
The game ultimately ends with controversy and triple overtime. On 4th and goal from the 1, Kyle Vellis looking to give Clifton the lead. The ball is taken away by East Orange's Ahmad Knowles. The Mustangs say Vellis broke the plane and scored. Knowles realizes the play wasn't dead, and he takes off to the promised land. A 100-yard fumble recovery touchdown. And the play ultimately goes to video replay.
After review, on the field,
and it's bedlam on the East Orange sidelines. The Jaguars, a perfect 13-0, thanks to an incredible triple overtime thriller. Time for one more break. When we come back, Jay Cook closes out the New Jersey high school sports year.
I'm the director of the Cancer Center, designated by the National Cancer Institute.
We are here to make an important distinction.
There are cancer centers.
And there are NCI-designated cancer centers.
Recognized for world-class research
and positive impact on their communities.
No single person is going to cure cancer.
It'll take a team effort.
That's what an NCI-designated cancer center is all about. In New Jersey, there's only one. Rutgers Cancer Institute in New Jersey, together with RWJ Barnabas Health.
The Boys and Girls Club of Newark is a hub for young people in an environment where they can sometimes feel unsafe. And it's a place where people care about them, where they have a lot of opportunities that they would not otherwise have.
Thanks a lot.
I hope the club will always be here.
There's a thin line that separates shedding tears of pure joy from burying the pain of a burning loss. That's why high school sports are the great equalizer. 2022 was the perfect example. We learned that New Jersey athletes will fight for what they stand for. The next generation have proved they will use their voices to fight an injustice or lobby for change when they see fit. High school sports is about the community, and we celebrate that when the game goes beyond the score for once-in-a-lifetime moments. But tragedy does strike, and it tests you down to your core. If we learned anything this year, it's that the team is the ultimate support system.
Laying in a hospital bed and hoping you get to this point, hope you get a game, and I would tell everybody in the hospital, I just hope I can come back.
they see my face every day, and the situation with my mom, and they got it done for me. So I can't say, I don't have anything to say. I'm speechless, man.
2022 also signaled the end of an era. The Tournament of Champions gave us everything we wanted and more. The TOC produced historic head-to-head battles that happen so rarely and will be remembered for years to come. It afforded one final championship for the dynasties that are never willing to die. And for the teams that slayed these so-called Goliaths, they proved that anyone at any time could win it all.
Yeah, I mean, New Jersey got, everything you could ever ask for out of the last TOC game. An overtime game, two teams that just battled it out and made tough plays and played, I thought a beautiful, game of basketball today.
The champions left their mark. Legacies were built on the months, even years of tireless work. Perfection is hard to achieve, but the Garden State's best forged on every day to make history. Sacrifices were made, trophies were hoisted, legacies were cemented.
I don't know if you guys understand how difficult it is to be this mentally tough to dominate the way we've done this season. Is just unbelievable.
Our team always overcame adversity. Whenever we were down, we never struggled. We always had each other's backs. We always knew we were going to get back in the game, and we did that every game. Went undefeated, #1 team in New Jersey.
Whether you're battling the fight of your life, face down on your hands and knees, or even have your back up against the wall, never give up. Those are the times that create character. They're the triumphs that will be remembered for a lifetime.
That is something that everyone is going to remember forever, and that memory for a 16-year-old kid is something that's going to set her up for life, because she knows that hard work always pays off, and every time you swing and miss, it doesn't matter, because you just keep going. She's going to get that one hit, and it only takes one.
New Jersey is producing the next generation of stars, whether they're making history as NBA champions or blossoming into top professional draft picks. So here's our challenge. Who wants to be next? Who will emerge as a Garden State great? Don't worry, we'll be there for the ride.
A special thanks to RWJ Barnabas Health and Johnny Greene at CBS for allowing us to put New Jersey high school sports on television. For our team at Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Rich Krampanis. We'll see you this fall for more high school sports in New Jersey right here on Jersey Sports Zone TV.
RWJ Barnabas Health has a passion for heart health with the most comprehensive services, including the state's largest adult and pediatric cardiac surgery programs, a heart transplant program that's top 10 nationally, a partnership with Rutgers Health, the latest technology and medical advancements, and nationally renowned care for every heart in every community. Whoever your heart beats for, our hearts beat for you. RWJ Barnabas Health.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
The proceeding was a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health.